This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. The company is going to have a great quarter for revenue. Total revenues for this quarter are $93.8 million as compared to $86.1 million the prior year. The net income is $11.2 million as compared to $7.65. And that's a big jump for sure. But you have to take into account that they're going to run 5 pay-per-views this quarter as compared to 4 the prior year. But for some odd reason, the earnings report said they added a new pay-per-view this quarter, which boosted revenue, Backlash. But the actual pay-per-view added is ECW's One Night Stand. Bruce, is this because perhaps it's going to confuse investors by saying it's ECW One Night Stand and they might not think it's WWE? Or what's any sort of rational reason for not giving the credit to ECW One Night Stand other than perhaps those 3 initials might confuse investors?
I don't know why it would confuse investors. They know that we purchased it and they know that we own the rights to it. The only thing I can say is chalk it up to a possible mistake and just someone either transposing names or what have you. I don't think that it was anything intentional to hide ECW and the revenue gained from it. So I think that was nothing more than an honest mistake.
Yeah. It's not that you guys would ever not want to give credit to another brand and not your own creation, right? I mean, that's just,
we owned it. Why wouldn't we give credit to it?
all right. I don't know why you didn't.
I mean, why would you take something that you owned and then you were able to do something with it that was successful, but oh God, we don't want to talk about that. That's silly.
I agree, which makes me wonder why you didn't, you know?
Well, we did.
You literally listed it's Backlash and it's fucking
no, we didn't. Someone did. I don't know who did. Someone made a mistake. Jesus Christ. If we weren't proud of it, if we didn't want to do it, then why'd we do it?
Well, you wanted the money.
Why did we continue to do it and bring the brand back? Oh, I know what. Because we just are so petty that we want to buy a brand, we want to make it successful and have a hell of a pay-per-view and then bring it back and just kill it. Because that's what good business people do.
Live event revenues are down to 16.5 million as compared to 17.9 the prior year. But the real story is they ran less house shows, both domestically and abroad. U.S. attendance is actually up. It was 3,800 the prior year. Now it's 4,600. International still booming. It's 10,700. The prior year was 8,300. Merchandise is also way up, 25.2 million compared to 16.4 the prior year. A lot of this is because the WWE's online store is growing by leaps and bounds. And of course, in this era, people are really starting to get more and more comfortable buying things online. They went from 15,000 orders the prior year to 41,000 orders this year, which is just tremendous. But things are also changing in other media. Home video revenues grow from 5.7 million to 8.5 million, and they're going to sell 722,000 units as compared to 495,000 units. Greatest Stars of the 80s is going to sell 95,000 units. Road Warrior sells 84,000, but of course, WrestleMania 21 is the biggest hit of all, 202,000 units. It sets a record. It's kind of interesting to see how, DVD sales here are booming. Attendance is up. Merchandise is up. It feels like 05 overall is a much stronger year than 04. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I would. And I think we were in that rebuilding process, from the ruthless aggression, and here you're building Cena and you're building Batista and building new stars that are starting to take hold. You're starting to get some traction, but it was still a building process. What we were doing seemed to be working, and at least we were going in the right direction.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.